Hello, I am Aditya. This is the Hindu Editorial Podcast. Today's date is 26th May 2026. The first article is From Black to Grey. India needs to prepare for a future with an aging population. If India wanted proof of its shifting democratic status, then the latest SRS Bulletin 2024 has provided just that. The figures from the Sample Registration System Statistical Report 2024 and other incontrovertible proof, falling fertility rate, low crude birth rate, to show that India's pace of population growth is considerably slowing down. While the pundits predict at least 3 decades of population growth for the country, the plunging fertility rate certainly commands pause for the contemplation and forward planning for India to crest a crisis that several nations are struggling to manage. India's total fertility rate has dropped to 1.9, lower than the replacement level of 2.1, aided in large by a falling birth rate. As per the latest SRS data, India's birth rate fell from 21 in 2014 to 18.3 in 2024, while death rate marginally went down from 6.7 to 6.4. The country is well on its way from population explosion to one of its aging population and shrinking workforce expansion. India might still reap its demographic dividend. The median age in India is 29.2 years, in stark contrast to China, median age of 40.2, and several other European nations. In 2026, India has approximately 370 to 380 million youths aged 15 to 29 years, representing roughly 27% of the country's population. Estimates also put India below 35 years population at over 65% of the total, making it one of the world's youngest cohorts. In demographic terms, falling birth rate reflects a decline in fertility linked to factors such as urbanization, better education, access to contraception, and the desire for smaller families. In India's high life expectancy at birth, 72 years, and dipping death rate offer the other side of the transition paradigm, implying better access to healthcare. India needs to re-access the path ahead and pivot to prepare for the need of a future generation when the demographic dividend disappears. The SRS data, however, flags a more immediate concern too, one of vast regional and rural urban disparities. Overall, performance in rural areas is not on a par with the urban centers, and the southern states continue to stay ahead of the northern states. Overall, child survival improvements are real. The infant mortality rate has fallen to 24, but high burden states in the north are still at much higher IMR. States and areas that lag will need targeted interventions, whether it is access to healthcare, awareness of education facilities, to effect a national convergence.